city for nightlife in 2024, ahead of Rotterdam, Netherlands, and Manchester, United Kingdom, amongst others. Only cities of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Manila, Philippines, Berlin in Germany, Mexico, and Austin, Texas in the United States are ahead of Lagos, Nigeria, in the rating made public by Time Out magazine. Time Out magazine is a global magazine published by Time Out Group. It operates in 333 cities in 59 countries. Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Benga Motosho, said no one should be surprised at the rating, given the numerous initiatives that the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has taken to ensure that Lagos, Nigeria's business and financial honeypot, takes its rightful place among leading megacities. Nightlife is alive and doing well in Lagos, thanks to the creation of an enabling environment for tourism and entertainment, principal amongst which is security of lives and property. The Lagos State Task Force has removed all shanties, makeshift buildings and illegal structures on Agungi Ajiran Road, Lekki. Speaking at the scene of the clearing out exercise, chairman of the agency, Adetayo Akirili, said the occupants of all illegal structures in the area had been warned severally and were served eviction notices 2 weeks ago but decided to remain at the location. Akirili said the illegal structures not only deface the well-planned out residential area, but also goes against the planning programs of the state along Lekki Ekpe axis. He assured Lagosians that the exercise is going to be continuous as more shanties scattered along other parts of Lekki axis have been served removal notices, appealing to the occupants to vacate the shanties and pull down any form of illegal structures in those areas or risk having them forcefully demolished by the agency. Ogun State Government team, led by the Commissioner for Education, Abayomi Arigbabu, has embarked on sensitization across the state to drive enrollment of children in public schools. Arigbabu, while speaking during the sensitization campaign held at selected market and motor parks in Ijebu-Ode, Shagamu, Ilaru, and Abeokuta, said facilities in public schools and those for children with special needs across the state had been upgraded to achieve a conducive teaching and learning environment. He emphasized that these schools have qualified and competent teachers who have what it takes to bring the best out of the children and prepare them for greatness in life. The Permanent Secretary, Oluwatosi Oloku, enjoined parents to be patient and allow their children to go through normal process to make them firm and attain maturity as they progress to higher institutions. Meanwhile, the National Safe School Response Coordination Center has announced plans to register up to 10,000 schools across various states as the new academic session commences. This initiative aims to bolster the safety of students and teachers in the face of rising insecurity and the resurgence of mass abductions. Its commander, Hamid Aboduri, stresses the need for a strong and stable internet connection to facilitate the registration process, which requires logging the precise coordinates of each school. According to him, the registration process involves more than just adding schools to the system, but also training teachers and students on personal security and school protection. The Association of Local Governments of Nigeria, ALGON, has issued a warning to local government chairmen against transferring their portion of the federal government allocation to state governors. ALGON Secretary General Mohammed Abubakar said the chairmen are solely responsible for managing and accounting for the funds allocated during their tenure, not the state governors. Abubakar emphasized the importance of financial accountability for local government chairmen. He also criticized the recent decision by Oyo State Chairman to withdraw from ALGON, attributing it to Governor Sheyi Makinde's stance against local government autonomy. The U.S. Department of State for Nigeria's Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy will convene approximately 300 stakeholders in Lagos for the Global Inclusivity and Artificial Intelligence Africa Conference. During this Pan-African conference, senior U.S. government officials will join tech policy leaders, private sector executives, civil society members, and academia to discuss opportunities and challenges in the development deployment and use of artificial intelligence, AI. The conference will include plenary and breakout sessions, site visits, panel discussions, and networking events that will help participants identify and harmonize tech governance strategies that ensure AI is adopted and advanced in a way that protects the public from potential harm and ensures that everyone enjoys its benefits. This conference represents a significant step in U.S.-Nigeria relations and builds on the positive momentum from U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's visit to Nigeria in January and the U.S.-Nigeria Binational Commission meetings held in April in Abuja, where the AI conference was announced. And in some foreign news, the autopsy of an American-Turkish activist shot by Israeli forces on Friday has revealed that she was killed by an Israeli sniper. The governor of Nablus, Gazan Douglas, stated this while giving an update on the incident. 26-year-old Eisner Ezgi Egi was taking part in a protest against illegal Israeli settlement in Mount Sebi in Beita, south of Nablus. Egi was shot when Israeli forces fired live ammunition, stun grenades, and tear gas at demonstrators. A fire has ripped through the dormitory of a boarding school in central Kenya, killing 18 boys who were sleeping and injuring 27. Police and government officials said the death toll may rise following the disaster at Hillside and Daracha Primary School in Yeri County, as the survivors are being treated in numerous hospitals. Government spokesman Isaac Mwara says the boys were in grades 4 to 8, putting their ages at about 9 to 13 years. The dormitory housed 156 boys. Meanwhile, Vice President Rigathi Gachagua says 70 pupils remained unaccounted for. Declares that some may have taken parents in the night. And over to sports news. Super Eagles caretaker coach Augustine Eguavoen has vowed that his side will go all out for a win against the Cheetahs of Benin Republic. Eguavoen says the players will approach the game with seriousness and will do everything possible to win 3 points. Nigeria and neighbor Benin Republic will clash in a 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying match day 1 encounter at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State this evening. And that was our news at 1, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 1. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube, Traffic Radio 961. And you can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, Loma launched the Lagos State Blue Box Recycling Initiative? Well, you can get more details on the Lagos State government website. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Dowu Olaya. Thank you for listening, Lagos. My name is Mike James. Good afternoon.
Abego, they drive jeje on top of the road. My name na Aramide. Remember, say safety day very important.